Hey, hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you through 10 majors that can make you rich, but also can be earned really, really quickly. I get asked all the time, I've got money problems. I want to get rid of these money problems. What majors can earn me really, really good income, or what majors can make me rich? Well, this channel is a little bit different. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to go to medical school or to go to law school. Those are obvious, but that's going to take you 12 years of your life. In this video, I'm going to walk through majors that can be earned in less than 12 months. Yes, I said that right. Like bachelor's degrees that can be earned in less than a year, that can also make you a lot of money. And I'm not just going to be telling you majors. I'm going to be showing you actual data, actual income numbers, so that you can make an educated decision if you're looking for a major that's going to give you a big, big pay raise. So if you like videos like this, if you want to earn college degrees faster, just like the video, subscribe to the channel. But I'm going to throw some data up on my screen. Now, the first group of majors I'm going to be talking about are tech majors, because there's a lot of money in tech majors right now. If you're not interested in tech majors, that's okay. We'll go through this really quickly, and then we'll dive into other majors outside of tech that can give you big pay raises. The first one I want to talk about is IT management. Okay. Now, as you can see, I've got these separated by color. In blue here, you're going to see kind of a low end to a high end salary range. Yellow is going to be your mid-range, like for average. And the green is your US national average. Okay. So the yellow is like your average range. The green is the US national average. Now, as you can see here, IT management can make up to $300,000 with kind of a middle range being $110,000 to $173,000. The US national average, $112,000 with just this bachelor's degree, not a master's degree, literally just a bachelor's degree. The next one, computer science. This is a big up and coming major right now. It's one of my favorite tech majors. It's essentially like learning problem solving and how to build things through tech, okay, which is really awesome. The high end, you're talking over $500,000 per year with just a bachelor's degree, with kind of a mid-range being $92,000 to $231,000. The US national average is about $103,000 a year. Cybersecurity majors, super, super popular right now. And I love this because the US average is pretty high, like one of the higher averages. On the high end, you're talking over $611,000 a year, with a mid-range, like your average being $109,000 to $276,000. The US national average is $118,000 a year for just having a bachelor's degree. Just that's your national average. That's really high. Now, software engineering, how to build things with software, okay? High end, $750,000. So if you're looking for like top tier, you're pushing like $1 million a year, which is awesome. A mid-range average, $90,000 to $275,000, with the US national average being $106,000. Now, when you see that US national average being quite a bit lower than like your mid-range average, it's because there are a lot of people with software engineering degrees with kind of lower paying jobs. If you're good at getting jobs, you can get really high paying jobs here. Now, data analytics, okay? Working with data, there's huge demand for this right now. Now, the range doesn't get as high. You're not going to be pushing $500,000, $1 million with data analytics, but on the high end, $150,000, mid-range, $130,000, $135,000 with the US national average being $108,000. So there's not as high of a ceiling, but you're kind of safer in that mid-average. Now, project management, it's not necessarily a tech degree, but a project management in general job is actually pretty low paying. But project management majors in the tech world, that's when they make a lot more money. So if you're going into project management, if you can specialize in tech and have a lot of tech knowledge, that's where you're going to get the high paying jobs. Kind of topping out at about $340,000 a year, mid-range $100,000 to $179,000 with the US national average being $105,000 a year. And let me just say one more time, that's if your project management job is in the tech industry. Because if your project management outside of the tech industry, you're looking more at like a national average of like 60 or 70 grand. Now, if tech's not your thing, that's okay. Tech's not my thing either. They're really high paying jobs, but I just don't have the techie brain, and a lot of people don't. So we're going to get into a couple of other categories. Business and finance and healthcare. There are some really, really high paying jobs. Now, the first one I want to talk about is finance. Okay, just having a finance major, a bachelor's degree in finance, you can make over $500,000 a year with a bachelor's degree, but you're kind of middle average. You're $93,000, $94,000, which is still great, with the high end of that mid-range average being 234. The national average is over $100,000 a year for someone with a finance major. Now, business management, there are pros and cons to this major. I love business management degrees. Some people don't. Now, it's an excellent degree, but the downside is tons of other people have the same degree. So there's more competition when you're going to earn these or to get these jobs, right? So it can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing. But business management majors, you can make over $500,000 a year. Mid-range, kind of mid-average being 91 to 230,000. The U.S. national average is just under 100K at right about 99,000. But that top end, over $500,000, excellent. And business management degrees are some of the fastest, easiest degrees to earn. So if you're like, I want to get a degree super fast and I want the potential of really high jobs, business management can be really good. Next, human resource management. Now, one thing I don't love is that the low end, like a really lousy HR job, can be pretty low paying. But HR in general, I love the career. I love the jobs. And it's something you're not doing the same thing every day. You have a lot of responsibilities. And you can make close to 200 grand a year working in HR, with kind of that mid-range being 78,000 to 88,000. So like a really average job is still decent pay, but the US national average is over 100 grand. Now, when you see, here's the thing, when you see kind of like your average range being below 100 grand, but then the national average being 100 grand or more, what you're seeing here is that there are a lot of really high paying HR jobs, even though the kind of mid-range is lower. There are quite a bit of high-end opportunities in HR. You need to be good at what you do and climb the ladder and get those high-paying jobs. There are some low-paying jobs there as well, though. Now, healthcare admin. This is the last one I want to talk about. In the healthcare world, if you want to work in the healthcare world, there are a couple of options. You can go be a nurse, you can go to medical school, be a doctor, or you can work in administration. Guess what? There's a lot of money in healthcare. End of story. And I think that's obvious, and we all have known that for a long time. In the healthcare field, there's a lot of money. You don't have to go to school for 12 to 15 years to work a high-paying job in the healthcare field. Healthcare administration, you can be in management positions at hospitals, you can be running healthcare companies and making over $500,000 a year. Your kind of mid-range average, 92,000 to 229,000. And the U.S. national average for this particular major is over $104,000. If you want to make a lot of money, you don't necessarily have to go spend 10 plus years in school. You can earn majors in 6 months, 12 months. I personally graduated with a bachelor's degree in 9 months, and I've seen as low or as fast as 3 months for a bachelor's degree. It's crazy. You can do it really, really quickly. You just got to know which majors to choose. You need to follow a different path. If you just go enroll in school in one of these majors, it's going to take you 4+ years. But if you find programs where you can test out of your classes and move at your own pace, you can go much, much faster. I call the process degree hacking. I don't have time in this video, but what I'm going to do is in The video description, if you tap with your thumb on the video title on your phone or click the little more button on your computer, it'll pop open the video description. I'll leave a link. Sorry, I'm bumping my camera there. I'll leave a link to my degree hacking tutorial where I'll walk through the 3-step process that helped me earn a bachelor's degree in 9 months. Click that video if you want to learn more. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. I hope this video has added value to your day, and I will talk to you in the next video.